Welcome to Jadetimes. Today we explore the top 10 threats facing Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential race. From legal challenges to shifting voter demographics, we'll highlight the key obstacles that could impact his campaign. Trump's reliance on aggressive and inflammatory media tactics is a double-edged sword. While his brash approach energizes his core supporters, it alienates moderate voters and independents seeking a more unifying candidate. His constant use of social media, including platforms like Truth Social, maintains his controversial image, challenging his appeal to a broader electorate beyond his base. According to Jadetimes, at 9, while third-party candidates usually attract minimal support, their presence in the race can still siphon votes from major party candidates. In a tight race, the impact of independent or third-party candidates can be substantial, especially in battleground states where even a small percentage of votes can decide the outcome. This presents a challenge for Trump, who must not only secure the Republican base, but also appeal to independent voters. Although Trump has garnered support for his economic policies, particularly among conservative voters, economic issues remain contentious. Polls suggest that while Trump holds a slim lead on handling the economy, his competitors, especially Democrats, are seen as more trustworthy on issues like healthcare, education, and climate change. These areas of concern could swing undecided voters who prioritize long-term economic stability over immediate gains. According to Jadetimes' tier list at 7, the U.S. electorate is becoming more diverse, with growing Hispanic, Black, and Asian American populations. Historically, Trump has struggled to attract broad support from minority groups, many of whom oppose his immigration policies and handling of racial justice issues. These demographic shifts pose a significant threat to his ability to capture key voting blocs in critical states like Arizona and Georgia, where minority votes have played a decisive role in recent elections. Trump's personal ratings on key leadership qualities such as empathy, honesty, and competence lag behind those of other candidates like Kamala Harris. These qualities are particularly important for undecided voters who may look beyond policy and consider character when casting their votes. Trump's brash style, while energizing to his base, has left him with negative public perceptions among a broader electorate. This could be a significant hurdle, as voters often seek leaders who not only align with their policies. In the 2024 election cycle, Trump faces a substantial gender gap, particularly among female voters. Polls indicate that women, especially younger and suburban women, prefer Democratic candidates like Kamala Harris by wide margins. For instance, Harris leads Trump by 70% to 23% among likely female voters. This critical gap could significantly impact Trump in battleground states, making it essential for him to address the concerns of female voters if he hopes to close the gap and secure their support. Trump has struggled to gain support from younger voters. Recent polling shows that Kamala Harris holds a significant lead over Trump among voters under 30, highlighting a generational divide on key issues like climate change, healthcare, and social justice. Young voters are increasingly mobilized around progressive issues, seeking leaders who align with their values and concerns. Unfortunately for Trump, his policies and rhetoric have alienated many within this crucial demographic. At number 3, according to Jadetimes, despite being the frontrunner for the GOP nomination, Trump faces strong competition from other Republican candidates, notably Ron DeSantis. The Florida governor presents a more traditional conservative alternative, appealing to voters who prefer a candidate with fewer controversies and a more polished political track record. DeSantis's rise could resonate with those in the Republican base seeking stability and consistency, posing a challenge for Trump. This internal competition risks dividing the Republican base, complicating Trump's efforts to unify his party for the general election. One of the biggest hurdles for Donald Trump in 2024 is his entanglement in multiple legal cases. These include indictments for election interference related to the 2020 election and his handling of classified documents post-presidency. These legal proceedings not only distract from his campaign, but also fuel negative media coverage and public perception, potentially eroding trust in his leadership. The January 6th Capitol riot case, in particular, may significantly influence voters who are concerned about the integrity of U.S. democracy. As Trump navigates these challenges, he must work to reassure his supporters while addressing the concerns of undecided voters who may view these legal issues as red flags, ultimately impacting his campaign's success. In this climate, Trump faces the dual challenge of rallying his supporters while managing the fears and concerns surrounding his safety. At number 1, according to Jadetimes, Trump has been the target of numerous assassination threats, and his 2024 campaign emphasizes heightened concerns, particularly from foreign adversaries like Iran. This follows the 2020 U.S. airstrike that killed Iranian General Qasem Soleimani, which has made Trump a potential target for retaliation. The ongoing geopolitical tensions exacerbate these threats, creating a volatile environment as he campaigns. As a result, his campaign security measures have significantly increased. These measures are not just about protecting Trump. They also reflect the broader risks associated with his high-profile and divisive political persona. With a heightened focus on his safety, Trump's team must navigate the complexities of a campaign marked by both political challenges and serious security concerns. Moreover, the presence of these threats can impact Trump's messaging and public engagements. He must find a way to connect with voters while being acutely aware of the potential risks involved. Balancing the need for visibility and accessibility with security protocols is a delicate task, one that requires careful planning and execution. In this climate, Trump faces the dual challenge of rallying his supporters. Stay tuned to Jadetimes for more global updates.